Hey, y'all. Welcome back to the Indigo Corner. It's your intuitive bestie, Dr. Ken. I hope y'all have y'all water. Of course, I need to grab mine. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Lots has happened since the last time we sat and talked. Um, this is not one of them morning, you know how my spirit guys be getting me up in the morning. This is not one of those, but we do have a lot to discuss. Um, of course, everything that I say here is alleged and for entertainment purposes only, even in the comments. And if you'd like a personal reading, hit me up. My email, kjones316@gmail.com, and we'd be happy to get you on in the Indigo Corner. And for those of you all who have gotten your readings, I'm so excited that they resonated, and we're having a lot of interesting discussions. And so I'm really, really excited to connect with all of you. So, y'all, as y'all seen in the description, this feels like I keep laughing because it's just so glaring at this point how all of this is getting ready to play out, and I keep giggling because it's just the ways in which people are going to be responding. But I'm really happy to come back on today and share with you what my guides have shared with me, my visions about this Epstein saga. I'm gonna say this is my third video about it. And so I feel like there is certainly more and more and more to be coming. And in this particular video, I am going to reveal a couple things Spirit shared with me about this sudden reversal. Like, what's going on with that? And then I am going to pull cards on what they really don't want to be revealed. So first, we'll figure out what's going on with this sudden reversal. Second, what is it that they actually don't want to be revealed out here? So let me go into my invocation, and I'll be right back. Amen. Okay. So how y'all doing? You know what? Let's see. We're gonna start by pulling from our let's see if we can get a message from one of our ancestors. Just really quickly to see if there's like an overall message to remind all of us as we are navigating through this. And Spirit also just wanted me to remind you all that Texas map situation, yeah, blew up in their face. Okay, who we got today? Ancestor Marsha P. Johnson, Black trans woman. We can thank her for Stonewall. We can thank her for the reason why we even have a pride in the first place. And she wants to remind us that I know that I am the only person who can bring forth the creativity that lives in my body. I am magic. This is the second time she done came out and said this to us. And I'm hearing that this is again a reminder that the women this is what they're saying to themselves. They know that they have the power over their own bodies. They're not going to allow none of this to go on any further. Remember, we're in Pluto and Aquarius, and I think 5 administrations have had this information, and in all 5 of them administrations, Pluto has been in Aquarius, and only one, and that's this one. Thank you, Ancestor Marsha P. Johnson, for that reminder. Okay, y'all, let's start with, let's see, where do we want to go, y'all? Let's start with why the sudden reversals. That's what I keep hearing questions about that. I'm hearing it even right now. Like, people are like, what? Why the sudden reversal? Why is that? I'm gonna get my pendulum too, y'all, so I can make sure that I check myself. Okay. Let me see if I can. I'm being shown that he's like, I do not like looking at him. I know. I'm being shown him like smiling and smirking. Like the reversal is because he feels like everything about him is out of it, even like the stuff that he used to scrub, like that time that he was scrubbing out his name. We ain't forget about that. Like, so he feels that like all of it is gone. So yeah. So he feels like all of it is gone. Like and the dementia doesn't even let him see like the other pieces of this. It doesn't let him see it. And I was listening to him the other day on like an interview. Did y'all hear that big frog in his voice? I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it sounded like, your mama on the way home, and ain't nothing you can do to stop her. Spirit, show me 3 cards. Why the sudden reversal on the releasing of the Epstein files? Let me get 3 cards. Oh, okay. This one. I'm gonna get 2 more. I'm gonna just get all 3 of them, and then we'll go from there. Yeah. Like, there's a part of his subconscious that is actually reacting to a lot of this. That, thank you. There's a part of his subconscious that's reacting to this. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. How do you want this to fall? Okay, I guess we're gonna find out. Okay. Yeah, his subconscious is like responding to a lot of what is happening because he doesn't even see the problem. But we're gonna get this set in reversal and why he did it. All right, first we got the 10 of Swords in reverse. The sudden reversal because he thinks that he has gotten all the swords out. It's because all the swords that were in his back, he really worked hard to like comb through them files to get them out. And has been doing it. And it hasn't just been for like the last couple days either. Like he's been working on this for a while. So all the swords, the Ten of Swords in reverse, all the swords in his mind, there's 7 reversals because all the swords are gone. All the swords are gone in his view. Like they're gone. 10 of Swords in reverse. Second card we got. How you want this to fall, Spirit? Oh, you see it. Page of Wands. The women still bringing news. And because all those women was making a lot of noise in his views, like on the news, in the news, in social media, like they were making a lot of noise, as they should. They were bringing all of the news, more and more and more and more and more and more and more women who was definitely like beating the drum about these files and sick of it being sort of swept under the rug for so long. And we keep hearing about their youth, like when they were young. So like their younger selves are returning to bring this news, but with the fire. It's with the fire. And for the orange faced killer, he was like, well, I mean, if I could get all these swords out and the pressure from these victims is really sort of like not going anywhere. And this is a page of fire. So he definitely worked behind the scenes to get all these swords out. Last one. How you want this to fall, Spirit, just in case. Okay. The world in reverse. It turned his world upside down. It turned his world upside down. It's going to continue to turn his world upside down, as it should. The Sun in reverse is because he knows. He knows that there's nothing that's like there's nothing at this point that's gonna. There's nothing at this point that's gonna stop this train from happening. Nothing. His world is turned upside down, and so he was like, I mean, I don't have no other choice, really. There was nobody standing with him. Okay, let me just make sure. Spirit, was the message and the rationale given? Is the rationale behind why Donald Trump reversed his decision on the Epstein files? Is what I said today accurate? Okay. Thank you. So you see the up and down. That's yes. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Yeah. He thought that he got all the swords out, but he didn't. Because these, like, they got wands. They got wands, these women right here. And it turned his world upside down. It just rocked his whole world. So he had to change course. But he thinks that what's getting ready to be released and what he is quote unquote signing is the like people gonna go for that, and they not. People gonna know better. That. No. That's not it. And then the women are going to make sure of that as well. Okay. Let's go to the second subject, which is, what are they actually hiding? What are they actually hiding? What is it that they're actually hiding? My guides have told me that I put a post about this up on the community page. So if you haven't already, just go and check that out. But Spirit revealed to me earlier that there is some questionable LGBTQ actions happening amongst those rich white folk. Excuse me, rich white men. And as a openly gay man, I can tell you that really a lot of that sort of secretive interactions started with very rich white men. As a matter of fact, to give you sort of a quick lesson, there are certain roles in the gay culture that talk about like who is attracted to who based on your preferences and role in the relationship. And that came literally from rich white men saying, like, I am in the upper echelons of society. I'm in the top echelons of society. And if you did not have that much money, or if you were in the lower caste system, then it was okay for you to have concubines of people from the lower class or the bottom class, if you will. And if you were not in the upper echelon, then you could not participate in that particular assignment in the relationship, if you get where I'm going. So this has been a practice forever. And so I want to pull cards and see what is it that they really don't want out here. I also am being reminded that there were lots of the stories during slavery that we never heard of, right? Like we heard about, people taking advantage of our ancestor mothers and the women who were slaves, but we don't talk about the white gay men who took advantage of our men, because it absolutely happens, but we never read about it. Like, gay people have been gay forever. We've been around forever. And you mean to tell me, like, that is something that did not happen to further? Absolutely it happened. And so I want to sort of get to the crux. See? Boom. What are they really hiding? The lovers in reverse. Like, honestly, connections that are not supposed to be. I mean, I'd say that, but what they're really hiding is their connections that they really don't want people to know about. And I'm hearing there were little boys there. I'm hearing that there were, like, not only, like, yeah, that Bubba situation, and ain't nobody denied it yet. Not even the orange face. Not even Bill Clinton, y'all. Girl. Get two more. The lovers in reverse. Major arcana. Yeah. Usually that would be a choice that would be hard to make, right? With the lovers in reverse, that's usually a choice that's hard to, like, difficult. Also, like, partnerships that have gone sour, right? And forbidden love. That stuff that's not, yeah. Thank you, Spirit. With each other, too. Mm-hmm. Let me find out. Second card. What are they really hiding? Page of Pentacles. This is a young man on this card. He has money. It looks like he's been given money, but he's not really. I don't know. I don't know if I really am okay with this. Usually, like, Page of Pentacles is like learning about money as well. It's like this is like a youthful energy toward money. This is a young man here. What are they hiding? Y'all starting to see the story? What is it that they really don't want us to know? Maybe I'd say that the people would be real mad at that first. You know, like, unfortunately, like, the women, like, we live in a society that for some reason, and this is changing, thank God, but we've lived in a society that has, like, made us desensitized almost to some of the women's struggle, and their voices have needed to be amplified to ensure that they are listened to, and they are listened to now as they have always should have been listened to. But what they're hiding, these people hiding in this, what they really don't want us to see. One more, Spirit. Let me get one more. What is it that the people who are trying to keep the Epstein files hidden, what is it that they don't want us to see? Like, what are they keeping hidden from us? Yeah, I feel like that's gonna make a lot of them, like, base upset when that comes out. And they got proof of that too. If that becomes public information, this is Spirit. Okay, how you want this? How you want this to fall? Like, if these secrets become public information like that, Lord have mercy. That's folks not gonna know what to do. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, y'all. I mean, it's just, they don't want us to know that they have given all their money to situations that make them look even more like hypocrites in that discussion about the LGBTQ space. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. That means that, like, everything that you thought that you rooted, that you kept secret, everything that you thought was like the seeds usually are coming to fruition with Seven of Pentacles, right? You could see all the seeds that you've planted. They're going to start taking, they've taken root, and you're starting to see the plant form. Except for when it's in reverse, your roots haven't gone anywhere. You're not hiding them, and they're not growing. As a matter of fact, they have the opposite effect. So you all, like, this feels like what they want us to not know is that they spent their money on all, not in addition to the women, but the men, on each other, having all types of I'm being shown like them standing in a circle with these oh, okay. Y'all ever seen Squid Game? If not, check it out. But I'm seeing like that level of like that scene where like all the rich people were wearing the masks and they had like the human tables. Or yeah, it's given that. And all of them people that participate in that level of debauchery is going to be exposed. And what they don't want us to know is that they didn't just have little girls there. And notice how the Page of Pentacles is the only one that's upright. He's the only one that's upright. Let's go to the pendulum, y'all. I just want to make sure. Yeah. I hope that when all of this comes out, that we can all see the humiliation on their faces when we recognize that this is a new dawn and there's nothing that they can do. Okay, Spirit. Is the messages shared today regarding what they're hiding accurate? Are the messages shared today regarding what they are hiding accurate? Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I see the up and down for yes. Yeah. I mean, and this is good. This is good and should be happening. And just a quick bonus thought: pay attention to the maps. Like the wind of it may have been way bigger than we think. I'll probably talk about that in the next video. Once all of this Epstein saga finishes, we'll get back to what's going on in the other parts of government. But girl, that's what I got for y'all today. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, and I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.